Hello everybody and welcome back. It's a fresh new year. Happy New Year and I hope you all had a great New Year's Day and I apologize that this video is gonna get uploaded a lot later than usual. Yeah, I apologize about that. However, people are wondering what their financials are going to be looking like this year, because there's this huge influx going on, especially with inflation, and some people are investing in metals, some people are investing in crypto, some people are just trying to save up and just like doing whatever. And everybody's in a kind of in a rut in this day and age. I shouldn't say everybody, but most people are. So how will your financials look in this year? Huh? How will your financials look? Your moolah. So let's see. Go. Alright, choose your pile. Okay, we're gonna go on to pile number 1 now. Pile number 1, how are you? So, what are your financials going to look like this year? This nice fresh new year of 2023. So, let's see. The Hanged Man. Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Page of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Work frustrations, hardworking, need done. Oh. Six of Cups. Oh. Pile number 1. The Hierophant. Marriage, government, public, company, body, corporate. Oh. This is looking good, but at the same time, oh. That last card stings. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I see here. So right now, lately, you've been kind of like hanging in the balance thus far. You are not sure, or you have been saving up. Again, Page of Pentacles is very, you've been saving up, you've been working so very hard, and right now you're kind of just making it by here. You're just making it by, whether, even if it's financially or socially or anything like that. Primarily financially, though. You have your good days and you have your bad days. However, you're unsure of how this year's gonna pan out. And lots of people are, especially with what's going on with inflation, at least here in the United States, with a lot of economic and market crashes. But you've been lately working your butt off and just saving up. So what thus far you have been working hard. You've been doing so well, and actually that your wealth has been building up and building up and building up, and this is what it's gonna end up like here. And you're gonna feel like you're on top of the world, because you have been. And and the Hierophant, yeah, you're actually going to get, this is going to lead to a lot of power for you. A lot of power, a lot of status, a lot of so many things. And I understand that this is normally a bad thing, but it's just like, it's, even though some readers might read it as if this is all a dream, or all of this is going to start, you're going to start off well, you're going to start off in the balance, and then in mid-year it's going to be very good, but then it's going to end horribly, and you'll lose everything. I'm not seeing it that way. I'm seeing that you're just, a lot of people have doubted you. A lot of people have doubted maybe not just your drive, but also your smarts. And a lot of people just, they tend to do stupid things like that. They tend to just be jealous of how how they not just jealous, but ashamed and just dumbfounded on how they could have messed up so much. Like right now, you're going to be living the life and they're not. You are basically what they want to be. Not now, but you're going to be. You're going to be on top of the world and say, what in the world did I do wrong? Why am I losing all this? Why did they get in? Why are they getting all this wealth and all this fortune? And why are they on top of the world and not me? There's going to be, what did I do? I've been doing what they've been doing. I've been working hard all my life. Here's the thing, though. Not only have you been working hard, but you've been working smart. You've been investing, in your money very smartly. One of the things is precious metals. That's just one of many things. You can be investing in a business. You can be investing in your family to help out. Just all of these sorts of things. There are so many factors that that can build into great quality wealth. You've been. Are there times when you've been stupid with your money? Of course, but you're being smart with it. You're being very, very smart with it. You've been keeping in touch with what's going on in your financial realms, and in your financial situation, and also you've been keeping up what's what you got, not exactly just what's trendy in money, but what's what are the what's the smartest thing to invest in. And so that's what you've been doing. A lot of people have been doubting this. They don't, they just see what things are. They can't predict things. I mean, neither can you, but you're keeping in touch of what's going on here. And lots of people have been just, overseeing things and just been stuck in their ways, and they think that you're stupid because because of this. They're so used to you being like hanging in the balance and you being in trouble, and there's gonna be this huge boom for you. There really, really will be. That's what this is saying, because you've been grinding it out. You've been smart. I mean, a lot of people say this, that through success comes hard work. If you want to be successful, you gotta work hard. That's one thing, but it's not just working hard. I was also told that it's one thing to work hard, it's another thing to work smart. And thus far, you have been working smart. Maybe even, or you're about to work smart. You work hard and smart, but it's more like smart so that way you know what's what to do and how to do it, instead of just putting it to the grind and just gritting it out and thinking that that's what it takes. It's what it takes for basically, but to go above and beyond, you have to be smart with it. Yes, work hard, but invest and also save and hide things and do things that can benefit you for the best. And that's what you've been doing thus far. And if you haven't been doing it, that's what you're about to do at this stage come this year. Jump in, Andromedan energy. Adventures say yes to change. Harith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Okay. Loosening your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Oh, I guess it does say density. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Activated earth, power places, key lines, trust where you're led. Earth school, life lessons, soul growth, study higher learning. Perspective, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. You've been, okay, jump in and longing for home. Loosen your grip, child of the cosmos. Okay, so not only have you been, so you just recently started getting a lot smarter with or you're about to. You're about to be a lot more smart with your money and smart with this, and you might even do an extra little side hustle just to supplement your income a little bit, even if it's just part-time. You might be doing something like that. You might be or you might try to start selling things. You're just doing whatever you can, yes, to scrape by and to make it by, but you're also learning. You're studying the game. One thing about these financial things, what's going on, what your financial situation is going to be for, it's like it's going to grow because you've become a student of the game. Now, I'm not saying that everyone is going to become, as rich as the 1% or whatever, but they can start, if they start being smart with their money, then they can maybe not reach that percentile, but get closer to it. Get like to the 50, get more like to the like a 20 or 10%, maybe even 30%. You know, the kind of like upper middle class, low high class sort of thing. And not everybody has to be like creme de la creme, high and mighty. But the thing is that you might have to change your ways and change your because again, loosening your grip, you might be stuck in some old way that you're so used to doing this. But the thing is that you kind of have to change your formula. You might be kind of a little hesitant to change your formula because again, you're so used to working hard and working kind of smart, but you're also going to meet people who will help you with these sorts of things. You're going to have people who want to eventually invest, help you invest, and but also, and again, Earth School. You can't see. Not a lot of people can see a lot of things, especially in stocks or even we can even read this as that you're looking towards a new career as well. So let's actually wind back a little to the first row and say that you're kind of you're in the balance. So what you're doing is you're gonna work hard and you're gonna work smart, but you're gonna veer to a different profession, and you're gonna jump into this different profession, and so there's some sort of like financial, whether if it's investing or getting a different job, or it can be a combination of the two. It's going to lead to a lot of like weird doubts and people questioning you, like, what in the world are you doing? Like, what's happened to you, and what's this, that, and the other? Because the thing is that a lot of people are just so stuck into their own routine that they do not know what's going on. You're very in touch with what's going on. So and the fact that you're doing this is very reflectant of you and how you're able to adapt to change. You're able to adapt into your environment. Lots of people don't know how to do that. They don't know how to adapt to their environment. They just like go with the flow of what is. And if the system goes down, they go down, and they're fine with it. And then they say, "Oh my God, what's going this?" But then here, that's where you shine. That's the Hierophant is. It's you shine because you outsmarted this. Power of the Divine Masculine. Divine talents. Star Child. Past life activation. Orbs of light. Ascension. Rainbow Bridge. The Rainbow Bridge. Family of light. So this is what's wow. Power of the Divine Masculine, divine talents. You are gifted. So this is the thing with how your what your financials are gonna be. I'm not saying that it's going to make you become these things, but these are the things that are going to shine. You are financially, you're not only are you learning, and you're learning from the past life activation, but the thing is that that's what the first card is, the power of the divine masculine. a lot. I know a lot of in the mainstream media, masculinity is has been demonized. However, but that doesn't mean that it's true. Masculinity, I know this might be confrontational, but I don't care here. Uh, but masculinity is that hunter-gatherer side of things. It's the thing that's helps you get the strength to change and to adapt to your environment. And that's exactly what's happening here. Your survival mode, your grit and your smarts, and a lot of these things, you're activating your divine talents. You're activating your abilities. You're using the past life activation. You're using your past and your past life, and you're trying to recycle all of this into your I'm not saying that you're tuning this into profit, but you know what to do. You've become a lot smarter than even you anticipated, and that's what 2023 is going to help out. You are gonna be very, 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 very wealthy. And ascension, all this too. So your wealth is going to ascend. You're going to ascend as well. Not because of your wealth, not because of all this. Now we can even say, but also a lot of people say that there's also like money just is also something that you can spend with. That's not always the case. Wealth can also be you and your soul and your time. So if we want to talk about that side of things, but we're talking about finances here. So which means that things are growing. You're gonna be able to finally actually be able to provide if you haven't. Because all your talents and all your smarts and all of your investments and all of your just everything that you've done right you're gonna see finally fruits of your labor. Shadow self. Integrity. Be still. Choices. Unconditional love. Hope. Shine. It's gonna be very, very dark looking. Again, it's gonna feel like there's not that much hope, but however, you have grown, you're gonna grow and come a long way here. And even if it's just, I'm not gonna say that you're gonna become rich overnight, but everything that you've been investing in or you're about to invest in, you're going to start seeing a lot of positive results. And things are actually going to start working out for you. Before, maybe you might start a new business. You might change your degree. You might pursue something risky, high risk, high reward sort of thing. But whatever you're doing, you're starting from scratch because you're hanging in the balance here. You're saying, what the heck do I have to lose? And let's see. I can't see, but let's just say that it's only going to get better. Whatever stage of this this is a blossoming year for you, pile number one, for for finances. You're gonna financially blossom, and things are gonna start going in your favor, very, very, very much so. And just don't look back, okay? Stick to something. You're already being smart with your finances. Continue what you're doing, and things are only going to get better, okay? Things are going to get really, really good here. All right. Thank you thank you very much. I hope you liked that reading, pile number one. We're going to go on to pile number two now. Pile number two, how are you? So, what are your finances gonna look like come this year? It's the beginning of the year, a new year, and only things, fingers crossed, by the looks, and I have a great feeling that this is gonna be very amazing for you. So let's get the anxiety out and just... Eight of Swords. Frustration, feeling bound and gagged. The Lovers. Two of Swords. Five of Swords. Strength. Five of Wands. Oh, it ended well. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so I want to preface, potato. It's not going to start out well. Okay, pile number two. It's not going to start out well, because look at here. So I mean, you're this year is going to start out as if you haven't been feeling this already, that you are in a tight bind here. You're very, very you're like saying, I can't afford anything. I can barely afford food. I can barely afford these things or those things. I can't pay. There's so many expenses, and I'm also, our family. You might be, whether you have a family or not, you might be the only one who's bringing bringing in the dough. So the thing is that you're also lovers. So your whole family, your lovers or your significant other, they might be in a huge tight. You're in a tight bind, but the thing is that it might be because someone, whether if it's yours or someone else, is investing so much either in themselves or in the relationship or whatever that you're not being able to invest in yourself or even in the family. So someone is that's one way to look at it. But also there's also the lovers, your relationship. So yeah, it's a kind of a relationship. Your loving relationship might feel like it's causing you financial issues, whether if it's one of you spends a little more than it's going on, or again maybe the expenses, the bare necessity expenses are higher than your income, which seems to be a lot of crazy. Believe it or not, it's a lot more not a lot more crazy. It's a lot more common, and this is creating a lot of fights here between like your family or even the people around you. They're getting really frustrated. Why can't you cater to them, or why can't you cater to yourself or something like that? It's like you might be asking, why can't you cater to yourself? You can, but you're just scraping by. Like after expenses and after your bare necessities, you're probably left with maybe $50 in spending. Hopefully more, but you don't have a lot. You don't have a lot as of now. But this is great. But the thing is that you've been having arguments. You've been having fights with your significant other or with other people, and say, I can't. What that? It's like, I can't. What part of I can't or we can't, do you not understand? Those sorts of arguments, because you're so tight and bound, that in a financial situation, that in these financial situations that you can't that you don't feel like you're getting out of it. You're really fighting hard for it. You're fighting hard, but the thing is that you're gaining a lot of strength and you're getting a lot of smarts from this. You're figuring out things. So not only that, you're also fighting to get out of this bind. This whole thing here, these swords here are supposed to untangle this. Even though you're going through a lot of struggles and you're going through a lot of heartache and stress and freaking strife, and it's just like, when is this going to end? When am I going to get out of this? You're already you're finding this this year, you're figuring out ways to do that, and you're getting a lot stronger here. If you haven't already, so at some point, whether if this is now or recently, you're gaining strength because of this. You're starting to become a problem solver. The survival instinct is hitting you really hard, and again, not Five of Wands. You are having arguments again with financial arguments because of this, and again, because you're investing not just in yourself, but you're also investing in your relationship. But in relationships, uh, can cost a lot of money, especially if you have someone who's high maintenance, um, or one. It's either that or one is just doing most of the grinding while the other one doesn't do as much. I mean, there's so many scenarios and so many nuances to the same issues. However, this is a good thing here. All of this is that it's gonna start off like this, but even though you even though you're even though you're going through a lot of money struggles, and it's all situational. You're gonna be there's gonna be a huge there's gonna be an influx, or a fluctuation. Because there's just so much to look out for and so many people to look out for. So this is going to be your financial situation as of now, as of recent, is getting very agitating. But you've gotten stronger, and you're juggling between various situations now. And but again, it's only going to get better from here, because you're figuring out how to not just please your situation, but also to bring things to balance, to get yourself out of this bind. I mean, it's so. What else though? What else here? Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. Okay, you've done this before. Star Keeper. The Star family. You're part of the team souls. Okay. You got the love. Hadrian energy, codependency, boundaries. The courageous Peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Okay. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Okay. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Oh, you see how there's like juggling and balance, and you can imbalance here and then balance on top. That's great. So the thing is that you know that you're in a tight bind, and you're juggling between jobs, or you're juggling between certain relationships, or whatever it is. It can, in relationships, doesn't even need to be exclusively romantic. It can also be business partnerships, or anything like that. But here's the deal here. So you might, in order to get out of this tight bind, what's 2023 going to bring you? Well, it's going to awaken it's actually going to bring you a lot of this here. You are going to start being a lot more feisty when it comes to competition, and a lot more savvy with your money. You're going to gain a lot more smarts, and you're going to start being things are going to grow a lot more. and things are going to start to bring balance. Before, things were not balanced enough, but but things are going to happen by. You might find someone who helps you out. You could you might be going back to school, or you might start going back to school. You might start investing in a business, or you might try to find certain partnerships, but what I'm seeing here for the most part is that there are going to be people who are coming in to help you out. There are going to be people who are going to help out, whether if it's family or someone that you don't know just yet, who are going to invest in you, who are going to like help you out, maybe not exactly bail you out, but try to keep you like above water so that way you can fight hard to go above and beyond. They're going to invest, not put all their chips, but if you need like some things like for like extra rent or for food, like something supplemental, they'll help you out. Or you might find a job opportunity where it helps out with that, with supplementing the income, so that way you can get yourself out of this bind here. And not only that, you're going to be starting making connections. That's it. That's pretty much what I just said. But also business connections to help your business and whatever your practice, if you have one, grow. Or someone might reach out and say, hey, I really like your talents, or hey, I like what you do. You wanna do this for me? I'll hire you. So opportunities, career opportunities, wealth opportunities, lots of opportunities are opening. It's even when you feel so, it's gonna feel rough. It's gonna feel awful because you feel like you're a stalemate and you're not coming out. You not coming out. Don't take that the wrong way. You haven't been able to figure a way out. You feel stuck, but again, people might have even taught you, hey, invest in this, or try to do these other things. You do whatever. So you are getting stronger, and you're being guided. 2023 is going to help you is going to be the year where you basically get out of this. You're getting out of this here. Divine Grace, Law of Efficiency. Dark Night of the Soul. The Pink Rose of Lady Nada. Seventh Ray of Ritual, Order, and Ceremony. Reassurance of the Golden Light. Alchemical Mutation. And Sixth Ray of Devotion. So a lot. 2023 is going to be the year where you get out of all of this. No joke. You're finally going to get out of this awful career funk. And your finances are finally going to grow, like legitimately grow in a very, very, very amazing way. Because believe it or not, how should I say this? It's again, Dark Night of the Soul. So again, you've gone through the dark parts, or you're gonna go through the dark parts. But the thing is that all this time and all this effort that you've been trying to work hard and work smart for, it's finally going to come to fruition. And this, you're no longer gonna be bound anymore. 2023 is going to give you financial freedom. That's what it's going to give you. And there might be many reasons. Again, new career opportunities, new job openings. You might find someone who's a good partner, and you mold each other's incomes. You do all these other things, all these other things that help you go above and beyond what your situation is. I mean, yeah, just you're gonna do very, very well here. You're gonna do very, very well. It doesn't. It's again. I understand hindsight's 2020, and that you're saying, "Oh yeah, yeah, Phoenix, you're just pulling you pulling it out your crap out of your butt here. You're just puking stuff. You're just making things up." I'm not. It's gonna start off awfully, and it's gonna be very, very it's gonna be a struggling process. However, there is a lot of light at the end of the tunnel. There's a lot of light at the end of the tunnel. Compassion, self-worth, mirrored souls, intuition, cosmic connection, new chapter, free spirit. So your financial, it's gonna end up being a lot better. Your relationship, whether if it's with yourself or your partner, if you have one, or your business or whatever, a lot of 2023 in terms of finances is gonna make you a lot more financially stable. You're going to be in a lot financial state. When in 2023, I cannot say. I'm not one of those people who's going to say, I'm going to say, oh, in this month, or by summer, or by spring, or whatever. Name a season, a month, or whatever, or anything. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying in some point in time this season. Now again, this we can also see this as, it might bring you this, but it can also be the genesis of this. It can be the genesis. This can be the year where all of this, we're out with this and in with the new, where it's going to start off awful, but then it's going to progress for something a lot better in the near future. If not by sometime this year. If it doesn't happen sometime this year. So pile number 2, don't give up hope. Do not give up hope. You've worked hard. You've done anything and everything you could to stay afloat. You've done whatever you can, what was needed, but things are just going to they're going to get better for you. They really, 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 really will. How quickly? That's It's a combination of things. It's a combination of fate and also you as well. So, wow. Well, I hope you liked that pile number two. That was kind of intense. We're gonna go on to pile number three right now. Pile number three. How are you? So, 2023 and your finances. What is 2023 going to bring you, my dearest audience? So, let's see. Inhale in. The Chariot, movement or resistance journey. Oh, this is looking pretty well. The Sun, marriage, happiness. Oh, Ten of Swords. Oh shoot, that's not Seven of Swords. Four of Cups. Queen of Cups. Okay. Queen of Swords. This is kind of mixed. It starts off very, very promising, but then there's like some, but then, this year is going to be very, very fluctuating here. You might be on top of the world, or at some point there, you're going to have something that's very, very successful, and it can be whatever it is. But however, there's going to be a dead period. I'm not going to say that there's going to be you're going to go out of business and all this other all these other things and blah 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 blah. But there just might be but it's going to start off very, very well. And ultimately, this is good. There are going to be some fluctuations. There's going to be some controversy. There's going to be like some ups and some downs as well. But ultimately, this is good. You're going to be gaining a lot of good fortunes here. You might even start getting into marriage. You might be in a relationship, and you might even start off very wealthy, or you might you might have a business that's starting off very promising. However, I'm not going to say that it's going to be the end of it, but there's going to be, like I said earlier, there's going to be a dead period here. And things are just going to be your plans, hopes, wishes, your minor minor arcana. So this there's going to be like a halt. I'm not going to say that you're going to go out of business here at some point, but there's going to be a dead period, and this dead period might be needed because you're making because of how should I say this? Because you're basically preparing for the worst. Or again, you might start off this here, or it could be that you might go out of business. However, given given how savvy you are and how much you are this, you know what this explains not just your situation and your present day, but you yourself. You're very smart. You're very feisty. You're very very savvy. Very, very savvy. That's what I mean. Like, and so even if this is going on here and you're brought to a halt, you know how to get back up and create wealth. Now there might be some wealth fluctuations and stuff like that, but here you're gonna have like the Queen of Cups here, which means that you're gonna come to a point where you're gonna have a lot of comfort, a lot of wealth, and stuff like that. But then, but then there might be, here at the end, it doesn't look all that great because I'm kind of understanding that there might be a financial situation where you're kind of going to need to be a little to completely under the radar, if you know what I mean. You're gonna have to be investing in like metals or some sort of like alternative currency, because you know that even though you're afraid that this will happen again, you don't want the influx anymore. You're gonna end up being back on top. But however, I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but this is going to be hunting you down, basically. So the uncle, basically, if you know what I meant, if you know what I mean. The uncle's gonna be looking for you. But the thing is that you don't want, or it can either be the uncle or it can be some other people who might just feel like they're entitled to your pockets, or even to your time, or whatever. But the thing is that this is going to be the year where you're basically focusing in on yourself and investing in yourself, and you're doing whatever the heck it takes so that way this doesn't happen again, or it either it doesn't happen again or it never happens. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation. Okay. Weight of the world, boundaries, let go. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, bliss. Wail of an orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. You're not alone. isolation, physical connection, community. Starbathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. And I also want to finish this here. Boundaries, no, the way to, yeah. Let it go, it's not yours. Boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. So, what's been going on here is that, not been going on, but what's going to happen is that this is what this is in, you know, countering here. There's going to be some sort of like demand for you, whether if it's a significant other or the uncle or just whatever it is. There's going to be, you're going to be a lot more savvy with your there's going to be a lot of good fortune here. And a lot of people are going to come in and say, you know what, why can't you help this out? And why can't you help these people out? You're already getting a lot of dough, this, that, or the other. Well, it's because, as the saying goes, you need to buckle your own seatbelt before you buckle someone else's. You need to start helping yourself. So money-wise, you are going to be succeeding, and people are going to say, well, how come you can't help us? It's like, what? And if they haven't, it's like, what? Why? Well, because I'm your friend, and I this, that, or the other. Where were you throughout when I was in the midst of this? Now again, I'm not saying there are some friends that really help and invest in you. But I'm talking about the ones who come back because you finally have something to give, because you finally have something to offer, because you fought hard. They didn't see this in you. Now they want to capitalize. Well, I know this person, so maybe they can give me a handout. It's like, no, you basically you dug your own. You dug yourself out of the rut. You built this by yourself, or or at least with some assistance. But you're the one who did all this hard work. Now there are going to be people who are going to just try to get you back to square one because they're too freaking lazy, or because they just doubted you, or whatever. You're gonna basically tell them to go screw themselves. And no, but the thing is that you're gonna be in a very good position of a lot of status, lot of status. This is where you kind of started, and you kind of like fluctuate, and this is where you're going to end by the looks of this. But let's get a little bit deeper here. Earth healing. Cosmic heart, cosmic Christ. Initiation by water. Initiation by fire. Spiritual decree. Master healing. Trust in the plan. It might start off very rough here, and you might have you might have a lot of people who are wanting your help, in terms of because you are going to end up being a lot wealthier than you think, and they're just and so a lot of this, so financially you're going to be in a position of where you can take care of yourself a lot more, a lot easier. And it could be from whatever. It could be from your job. It can be from your investments. It could be from opportunities that opened for you that you didn't have before, but have this year. I mean, it's looking very, 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 very promising. And yeah, just a lot of things are very much happening for you, pile number 3. A lot of great things. Great things are happening for you. And just you don't give up here. What's your financial? It's gonna look promising. That's what it is. It's gonna look very promising. It might come off rough, and people might start doubting you, but people might start wanting more out of you or whatever. But the thing is that you're gonna be a lot more. It's okay to be a little self-centered. Okay, I'm not saying be greedy and be completely self-centered, but you need to kind of like look out for yourself first. It's okay to be a little selfish. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, well, you're so selfish, this, that, and the other." Well, that's the hunter. That's the hunter-gatherer mentality. And you've been in for a long time. You haven't been in this situation before, so you still have that chip on your shoulder. You have that grittiness to you still, because you're not used to success. You're not used to all of this, but you're not used to comfort. And you might not ever will. You might not ever be, but that's because you just want more and more and more, which isn't bad. You kind of like the grind. Some people like the grind. But it looks very promising come this year. Mother Earth. Walk your truth. Awaken. Surrender. Move forward. Celestial teacher. Let go. You're gonna overcome a lot of boundaries here. Financially, you're gonna overcome a lot of boundaries, and you're gonna be where you wanted to be throughout your life. Again, this is entertainment purposes only. But yeah, this is yeah. You're gonna be walking your truth, and you're gonna be everything that you've been working so hard and so much for is gonna be absolutely great for you. Things are gonna pan out the way you wanted them to. And I understand that it didn't feel like that for a long while, especially with people wanting to help them out and stuff like that, which you're gladly to do. But the thing is that you need to also worry about yourself, and you're going to actually become a lot more wealthy because you started looking out for yourself. Now, I'm not to say that this is going to lead to nepotism and egotism and stuff like that. That all depends on you. But no, you're going to be in a very good situation in here in 2023, pile number 3. And that's really a given, and I can promise you that what you're feeling right now is only temporary. You're very wonderful, and you deserve all this great fortune. And you are going to get what you deserve this year. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you liked that reading, everybody. please like, comment, share, and subscribe so the echoes expand.